have been married a little over 5 years. I've had a sad life. I've overcome serious childhood abuse and the loss of my first son's father to suicide. The grief of the loss of his 16-year-old sister ate at him until he decided it was enough. I missed him but decided I was young and should try to move on. I'm pretty. I'm thin and thick in the right places. I think my best quality is my kindness. I created a profile on a dating website and met me husband there. I missed being in love and threw all of myself into the relationship. Things moved fast and I was pregnant in 3 months. He moved in. I was 9 weeks into my pregnancy and I needed to check some emails for work. My laptop was dead, so I used his. I wasn't snooping, I swear. But when I went to the email to log in, there were read emails from Craigslist about finding people to hook up with. It was disgusting. Ads asking for threesomes. Ads for dirty talk. Ads for hardcore bondage sex. It was a lot. I never found out if he ever met up with anyone. He wouldn't tell me the truth. He just kept telling me he was sorry. I broke up with him, kicked him out. He didn't talk to me much through the pregnancy but wanted to be there when the baby came. I agreed. I'm not heartless. Our boy came and he was perfect. I had so much love but a complicated birth and needed help coming home. He stayed with me to help and I fell in love with him all over again. Chalked his Craigslist stuff to being afraid of being locked down with a baby. Months go by and my oldest son and him have an amazing bond. He stepped into the father role of his child and my oldest. Fast forward and we're married and he adopts my son, our son. Fast forward some more and he no longer wants to stay in the small town I live in. All of my family is here but I agreed to move an hour away, closer to his dad. In this time there have been stumbles. We went to a friend's wedding where he got incredibly drunk and got a blowjob from some random chick in the wedding party. She was blonde and pretty. I found them in a single-stall bathroom with her on her knees. I forgave him. He tried hooking up with my best friend 2 years later. I forgave him. I caught him on OnlyFans on accident. He spent so much money. I forgave him. Now in 2023 he goes to the gym for 3 hours and drinks all night. He's been physically abusive multiple times. I forgave him because he was drunk. Yesterday our youngest wanted daddy to read him a book before he went to sleep. He left his phone on the charger in our room. I had a nagging feeling I should do a quick run-through. It was devastating. I've loved this man for years. I'm a homebody. I bake all of our bread from scratch. I cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner when everyone is home. I crochet all of the time and craft. I make personalized shirts for every holiday with my Cricut. I also work 50 minutes 80 hours a week as a nurse. I do all of the laundry and clean the 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. I do it all with a smile because I love my family. Last night I found that he's on OnlyFans again, a self-proclaimed content creator wanting to collab with other females. My husband is a short 56 and almost 300 pounds, packing 4 on his best day. Keep the 4 in mind because he's also posting here about having a 13 inches cock and makes $500,000 a year. He barely brings home $45,000 gross. He's been banned from Reddit multiple times. But I couldn't navigate my way through here to figure out what he said or did to get banned. I make the money, I pay the bills, I run the household, I buy our son's clothes, I buy his clothes. I do everything while he parks his fat ass in front of the TV to watch sports. He also writes and does podcasts for our local teams. I'm over it. I'm over him. I just want to be a mom and give my boys a good life. I put on mascara every day but I don't do a full face of makeup. I bathe every day but normally have my hair in a ponytail because I can't have hair in my face at work and when I'm baking, cooking at home. I could probably do more to make myself look better but why? I'm married. I'm not running around with tangled hair and mismatched socks. I'm put together, just not runway ready if you catch my drift. I never ever tapped a toe across the cheating line. I've been loyal and his biggest supporter. Up until last night I loved him so much. I couldn't sleep without him. I didn't think I could even breathe without him. Today, I can't stand his face and his massive beer belly. I cannot stand him. I'm a gentle-natured person but now I want to watch him burn in hell. I have the deepest sympathy to suicide but I want him to take his own life. I want him to slash his arms. I wish a semi would plow into his stupid car. I can pick up the pieces of grief for my kids and put them back together. I've done it before. I left work early and moved everything out of the bedroom and put it in the spare room. I didn't break anything. I didn't destroy any of his clothing. I made the transition as simple as I could for my kids. I've only told my closest friends what happened. They already hate him. I needed a place to vent and possibly get advice. Thank you for reading my story. I needed my voice to be heard.